Hey guys, so today I have this $500 quad that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace, and we're gonna fix it up and sell it for a profit. It doesn't run. It has a cracked case that was fixed with JB Weld, and the rear axle bearings on it are shot. With that being said, let's dive in, fix this thing, and make a profit while we're at it. If you find this video interesting at all, please consider liking and subscribing to see more videos like this. Thank you, and let's hop right in. Here's what we got today. It's a 2005 Yamaha Raptor 350. We got a broken engine case fixed with JB Weld. That is great. We have a no start condition. Sounds like it wants to go, but it might have some carb issues. And then a big issue, look at that. That is shot. So I bought carrier bearing hub assembly to fix that. And I think that's honestly the reason why the chain even popped off to begin with and broke the engine case. Hope we don't uncover any other hidden secrets. Yeah, let's start taking it apart, clean the carb, get it running at least. Carb is now out. All right, let's start taking it apart. All right, it doesn't look terrible in there. I guess let's make sure none of the jets are clogged. Here's the main jet, that looks good. Pilot jet is also clear. That was a little clogged. I don't know if this is the pilot jet or if the other one was, but this one was definitely a little clogged. So this might have been the pilot jet. I just blew through that so I could see through it now. All right, let's see if it starts. It's leaking some fuel. Let's see what happens. There we go. So it is definitely noisy though. So that's what I was afraid of. But it does run. But yeah, one thing I was afraid of, which you did hear, was the ticking. These things are prone to tick. I am gonna see what's going on with the valves, adjust them, and hopefully get that down a little bit. All right, there we go. Oh wow, that explains all of the ticking right there. So this thing was completely loose. Thank God it didn't twist off all the way. It was really close to. So as you can see, the engine is really quiet now. There's no ticking in the exhaust valve or intake valve at all. So that's really good. So it's running the way it should now. Starts right up. So I'm just gonna hook everything back up, put all the plastics back on, and then we can tackle the carrier hub assembly next. There we go. It's back together now. All right guys, look how bad this rear carrier hub is. Look at all that play. That is insane. Here we go, we got a brand new one right here, ready to be installed. Let's get this old one off and get this new one put on. All right, that is all out. Look at how bad this was. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. There's literally, it all like disintegrated pretty much. All right, we are ready to install the axle back onto the new carrier bearing. So let's slide this on. There we go, just like that. Spin smoothly, no more play. Perfect. All right, so that's fixed. Now it can drive. All right guys, here's the finished product of the quad. Obviously the tires are still pretty bad, but I'm gonna leave that the way they are for now. I could paint the exhaust as well. It's a little rusty, but other than that, it's pretty good where it's at. I just took it for a little drive and it's perfect. It starts right up. Neutral. Look at that. There you go. Fires right up. Very quiet now too. There was a little burnout, but yeah, it runs great. So I think this one is done. So let's talk about how much profit I actually made on this thing. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace for $500, and then another 100 in parts, which was 75 for the rear axle assembly kit, and then 25 for a spark arrestor. So that's only 100 bucks, which is 600 in total. from purchase and parts. That's very low and about a day's worth of work. Not bad. And I posted it for $1,800 and I sold it the next day for $1,700. That's a pretty good profit if you ask me. Pretty low investment, only $500 up front. I hope this encourages you to realize that you don't need that much to actually start doing something like this. Even earlier this year, I started by getting a TTR 90, which I literally traded for an airsoft gun. Yes, an airsoft gun that I had laying around that was maybe worth $100. Obviously the TTR was not in great condition, but pretty much got it for free, so I can't complain. There are great deals out there, you just gotta find them, but they're out there. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more content like this. Drop a comment if you learned anything new. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you guys on the next video.